I wanted to share a quick thought or a quick idea around how you can make the interview process for neurodiverse people a little easier, a little less stressful, and more productive for everyone. And this comes off the back of an interesting little research study or an experiment, I guess, that was run in one of the regional police forces in the UK, actually. And what it came down to is the idea of providing the interview questions in advance of the interview. And now this is as an idea, it's not new. And they didn't pioneer that in any way. But what they did do is they evaluated the impact of providing the interview questions before the interview for both neurodiverse and non-neurodiverse people. And what the guts of it is that what it showed was that by providing those interview questions in advance, it leveled the playing field for the neurodiverse people. And it didn't give the neurotypical people any advantage, which was one of the expectations going into it, that those conducting the experiment expected to see. But what actually happened was that the neurotypical people performed exactly the same as they did when they didn't have the interview questions in advance. However, the neurodiverse people performed far better and on par with the neurotypical people compared to when they didn't have the questions in advance. So if you're wondering what's one simple thing that you could do to make the interview process more effective and productive for a neurodiverse applicant, I would suggest send them the interview questions in advance. Now that might be an hour before, could be a day or two before. I don't think ultimately it's going to make a massive difference. Sorry about that, guys. Waiting for the kids after school. But if you could give it to them at least an hour or two in advance, I would suggest that's going to be the best outcome for everybody. Once again, if you've got any thoughts or comments on that, drop them below, and great to hear from you. Cheers.